time for the Say I Do Chapel podcast. Thank you for joining us. Here we are, June.
Here we are.
Ready to drink.
Another week.
It's Wine Tuesday.
It is Wine Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Well, it's usually Taco Tuesday, but we're just going to go with Wine Tuesday. We like it.
And then speaking of Tuesday, you know what day is today?
What is today?
It's a National Chocolate Fudge Day.
Oh, so, okay.
I don't know how it's
that
related.
That sounds delicious.
Although I feel like fudge is more a Christmas thing. To me, at least.
Maybe, okay.
Yeah. Because my friend Paul, he always made
fudge at Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then
Along with cookies and everything else.
And I don't like sweets.
Right.
Or overly sweet stuff.
Right.
And fudge, a lot of them are, so I don't like fudge.
Yeah.
But his is the only fudge I'll actually have.
Oh, that's good.
He makes like hazelnut. My favorite's orange. I know you're allergic to orange.
Oh, he does different flavors.
Uh-huh.
Oh, interesting.
And then, yeah, I love his.
I like watching when they make fudge, like at certain, I guess, fudgeries. What would you call them?
Fudgeries.
Where they sit there and they, move all the fudge, and then they kind of get it all set up, and then they kind of do all the stuff and then make it and right in front of you. It's kind of cool.
Good catch.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are we drinking today, June?
Today, we're drinking something we never had.
Neither of us have ever had, okay.
I'm very excited. I hope you're as excited as I am. I'm going to pour first, but we'll do the tasting after a couple shout-outs because I feel like this needs some time.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah,
okay.
So we're going to do that.
So we're going to go ahead and pour. The bottle is very pretty.
Oh, it's almost crystal clear.
Oh, that's very
interesting.
Beautiful. Color-wise, really nice, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little sniff
let's
anyway.
do some sniffies.
Oh, it smells great.
Okay. Very interesting. I was not expecting that kind of nose on this.
It's very mild. Mild but nice.
Yeah. It's also really cold for mine, but I know that's your temperature you like. So
I do.
Let's have it sit.
Okay, and then let me go into some shout-outs.
Yeah.
I'm going to start out by saying we had a ton of people come through. We had people from San Pablo City, Puerto Rico. And then let's just go, not San Pablo City, but times two. We had 2 people come through from Puerto Rico this last week. Amazing. And then we had Seattle, Washington, New York. A lot of New Yorkers. I think like 5 or 6 couples came in from New York. Texas, Ohio, Venezuela, China, Upland, California, England, Scottsdale, Arizona, Sweden, South Carolina, El Salvador, and I got a story on that that's kind of cute, and then Venezuela, Spain, and Peru.
Love it.
Like everyone is traveling right now.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is traveling season.
Right?
Yep.
I think so.
I mean,
you're looking for tickets, right?
Yeah, for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because plane tickets are a little insane right now.
Right.
Because everybody who's probably coming right now is they already pre-planned it, last year.
Right.
So when the prices were a little bit lower, and then right now the plane tickets are a little through the roof, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to kind of calm down a bit.
Yeah.
I'll probably finalize it then.
I'm going to throw out, June was at the Stanley Cup Finals, so congratulations to our team for making it almost all the way.
Yeah, almost.
Great job, and congratulations to the...
Hurricanes.
I had a nickname, but I forgot it already. I'm
Canes.
so sorry. No, but it's North Carolina.
Yeah.
So
they put up a good fight.
Congrats to North Carolina for winning, for taking it.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
was quite the game.
Yeah, Stanley Cup is one of the hardest cup to lift out of all the sports out there because there's so many games. Yeah. There are so many physical aspects of hockey.
The qualifiers for it all. It's just amazing.
And then even during the season, they're playing every other day basically.
Right.
It's like I think it's 50 plus games.
That is correct.
And then you have another 20 plus games depending on how the bracket works out.
Hockey's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really I'm thinking about season ticket.
Yeah.
I have a couple friends who's thinking about it, so we can all just split cost. Because I know I can't go every day.
Okay. Every day?
every other day.
Time. Yeah, for season tickets.
Yeah. So
you could do a partial. That's what we did.
I will look into it.
Yeah, it worked for us. We
and
did.
then I think this year they're actually lowering the price a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think they had a great season ticket performance last year,
Right.
unfortunately. But this year, so that's why they're lowering it, and it averaged like $48 a game.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty phenomenal.
So anyway, again, congratulations. The
Yeah.
hurricanes put a hurting on us,
Yeah.
and
It
we're
sucked.
sad, but at the same time, we congratulate you. I'm sure your city
We're proud
is
of our
just
team.
so excited. So happy for all of you. Hockey is hockey. We love hockey. And then also, what else was big this week?
World Cup started.
Yeah, everybody's going, oh my gosh, everyone's so crazy about it.
Yeah, and especially Mexico, Korea is really going crazy. Because I don't know if you knew, in a past almost 20 years worth of World Cup,
Mm-hmm.
Mexico and South Korea had such a like
Poor showing.
no. They had a relationship like
Oh.
love and hate at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Because for I don't know how it happens, Korea and Mexico ends up in the same group all the time.
Okay.
So we always have to compete. So what happened was last World Cup, Korea had to beat Germany
Okay.
for Mexico to advance.
Okay.
And you know, at the time, Germany is one of the best teams.
Okay.
And it's very unlikely that Korea would have won.
Right.
But Korea did win.
As fate would have it.
And
yeah.
then because of that game,
Yeah.
Mexico went to the next round.
Right.
And that's when Mexican people started loving Koreans, basically. And then it still
Well,
goes
I think
today.
BTS might have started that.
And that
but-
too. And then Jenna's been giving me reels.
Jenna is his wife.
And then
They're really funny reels. The
It's
girls
hilarious.
are walking up to like a Korean young man
they just randomly kiss them.
in the middle of like a square, like a town square or something. There's a bunch of girls and a bunch of guys, and they're all young, and then they dare each other to go kiss each other on the cheek or something, and
Yeah.
they do. It's really kind of innocent and sweet.
And then,
It's darling.
And then they're like, after World Cup, there's going to be a lot of Korean Mexican babies.
Yeah. Well, it kind of took me down a particular rabbit hole, and I started looking and realized that obviously there were a lot of Japanese in Mexico back around the Revolutionary War, and they were running with us in the war.
Yeah.
So that might be why my brothers look slightly Asian.
You never know.
Yeah.
You got to do
Yeah.
your the DNA test
I
kit,
just
whatever.
joke. It's too much. But anyway. Yeah, so we had quite a few people in from everywhere. It was amazing. Shout out to Stephanie and Andrew who, Stephanie and Andrew, their son came with them and mom. And I was joking and laughing because I said, okay, who's going to sign as your witness?
Oh,
And mom says, well, she looks at her son, and he's all of 13, right?
yeah.
And I
He's
said,
clearly not.
how old are you? And he goes, 19. With all the
Confidently.
confidence
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
world.
That was hilarious.
We start laughing. We went ahead and we allowed him to sign as long as you are of legal mind and you know what is just happening here. Even if you're 10 years old, you are eligible to be able to sign.
Yeah.
Some chapels just do their own thing and they don't allow anyone under 18 to sign, but we do. He was pretty excited about that. I
Yeah.
saw them the next day and they were so excited to see me. It was
Yeah.
so funny. I was excited to see them too. They came by and said hi, so that was really, really nice. So what else have we got? Mance and Christina, what a beautiful couple. Thank you for saying I do here at the Say I Do Chapel. And then Tuz and Debbie, finally after 37 years.
Yeah.
They're from the UK. They said I do here. It was very, very emotional ceremony, mainly also because I play certain songs during the ceremony, and the one song reminded her of her pup, Clyde. So we felt like Clydie was here. Clyde's no longer with us, but Clydie was here at the ceremony, we felt, because the music was just the perfect song and the song that reminded her of her Clydie. And then we had two Tatianas this week,
Yes.
which is not such a common name. And then the real funny thing was Tatiana married to Milton, and then Tatiana married Bradley. So Tatiana that married, okay, let's see. Tatiana that married Bradley is from El Salvador. Tatiana, that married Milton, yes, his father is from El Salvador.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that? That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so cool. They were lovely too. And I'm going to get back to that story in a second. And then let's see. I think I've got Eric and Larica. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We had the most incredible time with you and your family. And I have a cute little funny story. So Larica's here. She's doing a first look, for those of you who don't know what that is. It's when the bride is not seen by the groom until she walks down the aisle. By the way, she was going to be escorted by her sweet father, who is a Marine vet.
Well,
What a sweet, Daddy was so sweet. And he was here. That was very, very important to her, and it was just beautiful. And the funny story was, as Eric is outside, I said, is everyone here? He says, we're just waiting on my auntie. And I said, okay, well, do you know where she's at? He goes, I did call her. She said she's on her way. I said, okay. So he's looking at the time, and we're starting in like probably 3-4 minutes, something like that. And everyone else is here, and they're getting a little restless maybe. They're kind of like, let's get it going, right? They're thinking, I'm sure they have plans afterwards. So I come back to Eric, and I said, hey, do you want to call your auntie and find out exactly where she is so that we can kind of gauge when we're starting? Let me make an announcement to everyone else that we're just waiting on auntie to get here because she's very, very important. And so he calls her up on the phone, and he starts teasing her, and he tells her there's going to be a charge for being late. And she believes him, of course, because the chapels, most of the chapels do that. Some of them do that. They charge $100 for being late. He starts laughing. He goes, I'm just kidding. So I said, find out exactly where she is. And so he says, well, where are you exactly? And she says, I am on my way. And he goes, well, where are you exactly? She goes, I'm trying to get off the phone to get into my car. So obviously she wasn't on her way. We got the biggest kick out of that. We said 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll see in 15 minutes. And we just announced to everyone else that she was going to be here. She was a hoot. We had the best time with her. She did say that if my big, beautiful log that's out here with the magnolia flowers went missing, I would know who took it. She was in love with it. She wanted to buy it from me. I'm like, not for sale, I'm sorry. But she was a sweetheart. We really, really enjoyed her. And I think she may be doing a vow renewal with us. It's something she's never done. She did say that she'd been to 2 other Vegas weddings because she lives here. And she did say that it felt like everything was just like this. Fast, clockwork, get in, get out. There was no personalization. They felt like there was no real love. And she actually said this kind of felt like church to her.
Oh.
That we really added so many wonderful components to the ceremony and the photography. She just couldn't get over how great the photography was. She was so excited. So Auntie, shout out to you. Thank you very, very much for joining us. And we look forward to serving you in the future. And Larica and Eric, thank you for bringing her. And thank you again for your kindness. We really, really appreciate it. So are we ready to take a sip?
I'm dying to take a sip.
I know you are. Okay, here we go. So cheers.
Cheers. Not bad. Very interesting. I know you brushed your teeth not long ago.
I'm sorry. I forgot. But it's because Benihana, like, the food is kind of, it's garlicky, a little garlicky, right?
Yeah,
so, yeah.
We are filming this earlier than usual, too.
So,
yeah.
I apologize. What does it taste like?
So,
Besides medicine for me.
it has level of complexity I didn't expect at this price tag.
Okay.
It's extremely floral. There's this beautiful lemon zest, lime zest, almost grapefruit kind of like. And then it lingers for a while. There's that saline character that I really enjoy from the minerality from the soil.
I picked that up.
acidity is very interesting. I wouldn't say high acidity. It's medium, maybe medium plus or more medium, but it can fool you because there's that very luscious lemony kind of
Zing.
to it that might make you think there's a high acidity,
Right.
but it's not.
Okay.
It's a flavor profile. Yeah. So today what we're drinking is Arnese
Arnese. Okay.
from Italy.
Oh.
It's a relatively new region they started this. I think it's only like 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
It's a pretty new region. It's right. I think it's right by the coastline. So similar to how in California coastline we have Chardonnays for like Monterey area, Sonoma area, and all
Tracy.
that.
Yeah.
And then Italy's kind of they kind of expand their wine region as well.
Okay.
Although their wine region is humongous, but I think they're starting to find and they're starting to getting that U.S. market in. Because before, Italian wines are relatively difficult to find because there weren't many producers.
Okay.
There were a
But
handful
they're
of good
more
ones.
private label, aren't
Yeah.
they, though? Because they're
They're
more
more
private
family.
families
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
And some of the great wines never even leave Italy at all.
Right.
This is the same for some of the Burgundies and all that. And then this particular winery, they're big. They're a big producer. They're like a Louis Jadot of Italy to me.
Okay.
Rocca Felice. They're big producer. They don't. Based on my experience, I had a lot of different wines from this winery. I want to say they're just like Louis Jadot. It's not something that blows your mind, but I haven't had something that really disappointed me either.
Okay.
It's something right in the middle. You get your money's worth. Textbook, nothing too exuberant, but nothing too simple
What
either.
kind of wine is it?
This is white wine.
Okay, just a white wine.
Yeah,
table
great.
wine.
Yeah. So it's a wine. It's a wine grape called Arnese.
Okay.
So the history behind Arnese is pretty interesting. It used to be a grape that nobody wanted. As in, Arnese were often planted next to Nebbiolos. And you know how much I love Nebbiolos.
Right. Yes.
And
okay.
Nebbiolo is one of the best and one of the high-end grape varietal in Italy. It's similar to like Cabernet and Napa,
Okay.
Pinot Noir and Burgundy, but it's more similar to Pinot Noir.
Okay.
It's very delicate. It's tough to make great wines with Nebbiolo.
Oh.
So it takes a lot of time and effort and love to it, just like Burgundies.
Right.
And so they will plant this next to Nebbiolos because Italy has a lot of fruit fly issues.
Okay.
So to kind of battle it, they'll plant Arnese, which is slightly more sugar content than Nebbiolo naturally. So the fruit fly will eat cheaper these,
Okay.
not the expensive Nebbiolos.
Cheaper grapes, yeah.
So it was their way of kind of controlling in an organic, biodynamic way to kind of keep fruit fly away from the grape they want to protect. And so it started like that. That's the history. That's how it started.
Okay.
And I think we're talking 50s and 60s. And then and as it grows, people still make these wines, in the family. You got a bunch of these at a vineyard, so they still got to do something with it, right?
Right.
And they just turn it into a wine because, I don't mind the delicious, cheap white wine in the summer,
Yeah, and it's table wine
Yeah,
because
and then-
this is
yeah.
what they do.
And then it started like that, and then it became a proper, like a labeled wine around mid-2000s, I would say.
Okay.
And then it has a kind of reputation like similar to Sancerre, like what we had with Nicole. You remember the Sauvignon Blanc from France?
yeah.
It has that similar profile.
Okay.
But a little bit more acidity, a little bit more aromatics, a little bit more floral. There's enough acidity for it to be food wine, but I like it as on its own as aperitif, just like this.
Okay.
And the alcohol is only 13%. So
You
super
just made me
enjoyable.
think of something. I met someone last night from Belgium, and she was telling me that she has an allergy to a lot of fruits and vegetables in Germany, but that coming here, she doesn't have the allergy that she has there. And I started thinking, is it bees that are coming through and the nectar? Is it, she's not allergic to bees. And I started thinking mosquitoes maybe
flies.
somehow, right, fruit flies, maybe they're kind of transporting their whatever. She's allergic to that. And then it hits the vegetables, the fruits, and she has an allergy to eating fruits and vegetables in Germany, but not here.
But not here.
She's been fine here.
Or maybe it's the opposite.
They love Las Vegas, by the way.
As in a negative sense, is our food is so mathematical, like produced. Food here in the U.S.
What do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
Because in Germany, based on what I know, their ingredients are so much cleaner than what we have here.
Right, because of FDA and all the regulations and everything that they're doing here. Right, of course.
So my guess is, what if some of the food that she's having here is different strain of whatever the DNA of the fruits or vegetables are? That's why it's a little different.
Or maybe it doesn't hit her palate because we're soaking it in all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Before we sell it to us.
Waxed apples.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
That's why I drink wine. That's the cleanest it gets.
So anyway, I just found that interesting, and it kind of made me think interesting.
A lot of people think wines are made with something.
Right.
And a lot of them get surprised. For those who doesn't know anything about it, it's literally grape juice.
Of course.
A little bit of natural yeast.
Right, it's just fermentation.
Fermentation, that's it.
Right.
There's no...
That's why the Italians were making it in their basements, you know, and then eventually they start selling it to the neighbors because the neighbors wanted some, and it just kind of goes that way.
And then...
So, what's the alcohol content, if I may ask?
13.
Okay.
And on the label, you'll see wine has the sulfite in it.
Right.
And then, for those who don't know, sulfite is used to seal the wine. Right. So it prevents from the wine from oxidizing. So it sits inside a bottle as a layer to prevent oxygen getting into the wine.
Yeah.
It's not actually within the wine. Once you open the bottle, it dissipates. Yeah. It's a fun little process.
Yeah.
No, when you go to wineries, and it also depends on which winery you go, but if you go to one of the smaller wineries, they're more inclined to show you how it's done, like more on hands kind of stuff.
Sure.
And then when I did a tasting right from the barrel, they're aging on it, and it's not even done completing anything.
I've done whiskey like that.
I love stuff like that.
You know they have whiskey barrels in Pahrump, right? Yeah, you can.
I love stuff like
purchase
that.
and have your name on them. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think that's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wish I could taste it. I'm
do
having
like
a tough time.
mouthful wash.
I feel terrible that I can't taste it. I mean, I could taste some of it.
And close your nose.
But it tastes very much like I have a clean mouth. Just a clean mouth.
It still tastes like toothbrush.
Yeah, it just
Toothpaste.
does. Yeah, it just does. Yeah. So what else you got, June?
So I have a bad news for you.
You have bad news for
I
me.
have a bad news.
What's that?
It was announced this morning. Tortorella did not sign for Reed for next year.
He needs to get back to his beautiful farm and his beautiful wife.
I know.
And that's okay. I didn't think he was coming.
I hoped. Some part of me hoped.
I did too, but that's okay.
So now I'm concerned who the heck are the next coaches.
Oh my goodness, who are we going to get? Right. Maybe someone steps up from...
Are we going to bring back Cassidy? Because
I don't think they do things like that,
because technically he's still under a payroll.
June, I've never seen something like that
I know
before,
that.
So that's not... Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid are not coming back.
So I wonder, who are the options?
I couldn't tell you. My husband would probably be able to have a good conversation with you. A very educated conversation with you. I cannot, unfortunately, but that's okay.
So how long do we have to wait? August, right? Late August, September for next season? It's going to be a long wait.
Yeah, well, the guys going to be out golfing. They're going to be enjoying themselves, having a little time off.
Right.
Where the other guys had longer because they didn't make it. So.
They were already in their vacation.
Right, yes, they were.
For like a month or two.
Absolutely,
ahead. So,
absolutely. So,
yeah,
just going to kind of wait on that. But yeah.
Yeah, who knows? We could be winning Stanley Cup next year. We have a chance every year.
We have a chance every year.
32 teams.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Yes, we do. And I think next week we're going to have a super guest next week. I'm crossing my fingers that it works out. Super excited for the guest we're going to possibly have next week.
Okay.
And then let's talk about a cute love story.
Which one? Denny?
And Trina. Yeah. Okay, friends of June's. June went to school with Denny.
High school friend.
Just with him, right? Oh, yeah, of course. Duh. Okay. Yeah. So we get to talking, and we're chatting about their love story, which is my favorite thing, as you all know. And moms are best friends. They've been friends since they were kids. Grew up in the same neighborhood, the whole 9 yards. They are just.
And we're talking
Philippines. They're like,
Yeah.
in the Philippines.
Yeah.
They're like sisters.
Yeah.
Like literally like sisters. And one friend moves to the United States. The other one is still in the Philippines. They start raising their families. They do their thing. About 17 years later, sister number 2 from the U.S. goes back to the Philippines to visit with her family. And naturally, they stay with her friend and that. And Denny shows me a photo of him sitting next to the daughter of his mom's best friend, which is Trina. He has no idea Trina's going to end up being his wife, but this photo is the cutest thing ever. She has a shirt that says love. Obviously, it's Victoria's Secret, right? Probably the pink or something from Victoria's. It says love in huge letters, and she's sitting next to him looking a little awkward, little whatnot, right? And then what did you say? Mom, her mother said,
you should call him.
If he calls you, entertain him. Yeah, take the call and just see if it goes somewhere. Of course, they probably planned this since they were, because they were toddlers playing together, little babies.
Yeah.
They have pictures of them as little babies.
Yeah.
Cutest little pictures too. We did get to see those too.
Yeah.
And anyway, they were engaged also long distance for about 8 years, right? And then she moved here, and I can't get over how cute the story is. What were you going to say? I apologize.
When Mom told Trina to talk to him,
entertain him, yeah.
She's like, why? I just saw him for like 2 hours.
Right.
That was hilarious.
Right. And the sweetest couple. And what do I always say? Like, when they come from the same demographic, the parents are the same, the families are kind of the same, you think the same, it just works. And they happen to be a couple that's just going to work. They're fabulous. They were so darling. And she has a bias with BTS. She loves BTS as well.
Oh.
She took a little picture in here.
With V.
Yeah, and the picture is in our feed if you care to see it.
It's hilarious.
It's really, really cute.
Yeah.
But that was really, really, really nice to serve them. What else you got,
I was
brother?
amazed how nervous he was.
Oh, gosh, he was so nervous. He was so nervous.
It was fun. It was fun
and
to
his
watch.
brother's looking at him like, don't take everything so literal. You're just going to walk over there. You're just going to put your arm out. You're just going to... It was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
fun. Brother's married, so that's probably why, right? And then hopefully the younger brother will be here. He'll be getting married soon at some point.
You never know.
We'll get him next.
You never know.
It's kind of how it works, right? Yeah. What else?
So,
yeah.
I'm going to switch the topic a little bit.
Please do.
Now we're in summer. What event or activity do you recommend to couples here in Vegas during the summer?
When they come to Vegas, stay indoors. Choose a chapel that is indoors. Don't recommend going outdoors. It's hot until
August.
Yeah, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. It's still hot. It's still warm. It's really warm. Drink a lot of water when you're here.
Yes, hydrate.
If you get a little tummy ache or a little headache, start chugging the water, because that means you're getting dehydrated. Happens very, very fast.
It happens real fast.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people...
They get hospitalized and they don't even know.
Yeah, a lot of people underestimate how powerful the sun is here.
Especially if you're drinking.
Yeah. If you're in at least if you're in shade is not as bad, but
Not true. You're still gonna get hit.
No, you're gonna get hit, but not as fast as if you're out in the direct sun.
Right.
Yeah. But the idea is when you're feeling thirsty, your body's already dehydrated. So find shelter, find water fast, sit, rest, because your body is telling you you need water, get out of the heat.
Yeah.
Even if it's 10 minutes, it helps.
Yeah.
Don't end up in hospital, because the hospital bill here is insane.
Yeah. Other great things that are happening. The Fertittas purchased Caesars, which I think we mentioned last time, from MGM. They did, by the way, buy the land as well. It was not just... They took the whole... they took the whole thing, which is fantastic.
I have a little addition to that. Go ahead.
Yeah, which is really, really fantastic. And they're really trying to make, some smaller casinos are really trying to make Vegas again, kind of
Yeah.
how we are with our chapel. We're trying to make weddings again, and not these commercialized types of over the top, nickel and diming you types of experiences. We're trying to give very loving experiences here, whether you're spending, I don't know, $100 or spending, $1,000.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that your experience is great for whatever it is that your budget is. We just want to make sure that it's fantastic. And I think that a lot of some casinos are starting to take that advice, and they're moving in that direction, which is really exciting. So I think we're going to see a lot of people coming through Las Vegas.
I think it's going to be a
more
lot of
so than
change.
ever.
Yeah.
The couple
Lot of
that I met
change.
last night from Belgium, they're like, "Oh, we love Las Vegas. We have to come every year. Like, we love Las Vegas."
Speaking of that,
Yes.
you know how, I don't want to get political on this, but in general senses, there are a lot of people in U.S. who are Americans, don't like their own country. There's a lot of them, right?
Oh, sure.
And then there's so much reels and TikToks out there right now with the World Cup going.
Yeah.
They love U.S.
Well, every country loves the US.
Everybody loves us.
They
when
always
they're
have.
here
Yeah.
because they can get stuff that they never could.
It's called Land of the Free.
Yeah, and
It's for a reason.
And then they have access to a lot of things that they don't get really easy access to back home.
Right.
Like, for me, the biggest thing for me personally, it's
Yeah,
a small thing,
being
but
from
that's why we
Korea,
call
yeah.
it. But that's why we call it first world problem, right? Not having a refill on your drink is a.
I saw that one.
It threw me off when I went to Korea. I was like, huh? I was like, oh yeah, you got to.
Oh, you saw it the opposite way.
Yeah, I saw it
Okay.
the opposite way.
Yeah, I saw a
'Cause,
reel
yeah.
where the guy kept drinking Coke and going,
Yeah,
wait a
yeah,
minute,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
a free,
yeah, yeah.
he's from Italy.
Slow
it's
down.
A free?
Yeah.
What
Slow
the-
down. Slow down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I went to Korea, it's the opposite, right?
I can drink 1,000 of these, he says, and not the charge.
And then, yeah. And then another part
Free refills.
I learned or noticed was in Korea, they don't necessarily have Diet Coke.
Okay.
They only have Coke Zero.
Well, probably because
It's
has
interesting.
bad stuff
Yeah.
for you. I mean,
'Cause-
I'm just going to say it.
So, what I know about, because I love Coke product, I'm trying to minimize it. I got better,
Yeah. He's gone on to coffee, which is great.
Yeah.
He's a different person. It's so exciting.
So Coke is, the worst, obviously.
Yeah.
Because high fructose corn syrup, this and that, right? Diet is basically same, but replace high fructose corn syrup with aspartame for sweetener.
Terrible.
Coke Zero takes out caffeine out of the thing too.
What fun.
And
No fun.
I know. And then apparently in Korea, I guess they never met the demand for diet, so they only kept the zero line. And then a lot of people drink zero in Korea, but not the diet version, so they stopped.
But is that the reason, or is it because it's not healthy?
No, that's the reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the actual reason.
Because when people look for diet, right, in Korea, they also look for non-caffeine. Apparently, that's a big thing.
They also do a lot of
Yeah.
walking in Korea, so they're all
So
very
much.
fit.
Oh my gosh.
They're all very
No, no,
fit,
no.
so they don't need diet.
No,
Coke.
normally when you go to vacation, you gain weight, right?
Right.
Because you're eating.
We don't.
Great.
No, we don't, because the food's so good.
Oh, I gain weight when I go to vacation.
We lose weight when we go.
But when we go to Korea, that's the first time we both actually lost weight because how much walking we've done.
Oh, yeah, we lost because just the food is so pure in Ireland.
Out of much better quality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So everything's farm to table. It's wonderful.
Jenna recently got an Irish milk.
Okay.
So I can't do regular milk.
Right.
I
It'll
guess-
turn into lactose for you.
Yeah, I don't, that's the weirdest thing. I think I have lactose, but I'm not sure because
Hang on. Do you end up in the bathroom?
depends what cheese I
Wait,
eat.
do you end up in the bathroom?
Sometimes, not
Then
always.
guess what? You're lactose. Yes. Okay,
So-
keep going.
That's the thing. When I drink milk on its own,
Okay.
big problem, cannot do.
Okay.
But
So
when I do that with food, whether it's cereal or something, I don't have much problem. Cheese depends on what kind of cheese. it's so like conditional. So I don't know if I'm actually lactose.
I don't know. I think you are lactose, and I think it's just pure ingredients versus preservatives.
But one thing I did notice is we switched our milk to the Irish one, including butter.
Their butter's so good.
Their butter is really good.
Kerrygold.
No, we used
Any of them, but anyway.
we used
go
a
ahead.
truly
Yeah,
one.
okay.
So good, and I don't feel like bloated, because you've seen how much I use when I make sauces and stuff. I use
all the food in Ireland is the best.
yeah. So
Their butter, I could just spoon it and eat. It's so good.
why haven't they made a fish and chips?
There's a new place in town.
No, that's dunked in butter. Imagine that.
That's kind of weird.
Because you cook
It's gonna
fish with
melt.
butter, right?
It's gonna melt. Like it's not gonna.
No, what I mean is like
No,
you
wouldn't-
first cook your
but you
fish
wouldn't
with
be
butter.
able to. But you wouldn't be able to really preserve
The shape.
Yeah, because then you've got to get the batter on it.
Okay.
And it's usually a beer, but I mean, I'm just saying it's not gonna hold the beer batter because it's too oily of a surface.
So speaking of fish and chips, unfortunately I got sick last time. Not at the place I usually go. It's a new place. I don't think I'll ever go back there again. And I got to go back to the Irish place. I love their fish and
There's
chips.
a new place that just opened.
Where's
and
it
they're
at?
Saying, it's on the other side of town. I think I have to look it up.
Has to be close.
But apparently it's
really
the
good.
fish and chips post. It's an Irishman that opened up a restaurant.
Okay.
So that I'm dying to try, especially if he's
So we got to
from
go
Ireland.
with Dave.
Yeah, sure.
Where's it
Whatever.
at?
It's
Like-
in town.
like
It's somewhere
east?
in town. I have to look it up
okay.
and might get myself. Sorry about that.
Do they have Guinness?
I don't know, June. I just know that they've got fish and
But
chips.
fish
That's
and
all I
chips
care
without
about.
Guinness, it's like wine without charcuterie
Without cheese.
or cheese. Is it tasting better? Mm-hmm. Or is it getting a little bit more flavor now?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Still a little bit toothpaste?
No,
No?
it's actually really nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
You
it's
finished it real
it's got
fast?
a little bit of sweetness to it. It tastes a little fruity. It's nice. Kind of nectarine-y in a way.
So the toothpaste
nice.
is acidic, so you should make it more base. So that will make tangerine stone fruit come out more. So that makes
For
sense.
me, it's not tangerine. It's more like
Stone fruit.
what did I just say?
Peachy.
Nectarine.
Nectarine, which is stone fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else you got, June?
I think that's it for me.
It's been a great week. We want to
It's been
thank you.
Yeah, it's been a little warm. I think it's also because it's first week. Your body.
We did have an earthquake.
Oh.
I think it cracked our pool a little bit. We're trying to figure that
Are you
out.
serious?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Speaking of, because where was I? I was at Red Rock Casino, gambling,
Oh,
because
truth comes out. Here it is.
and then I hope Jenna doesn't watch this.
Oh,
I'm not supposed to go.
blackmail.
But, yeah.
Okay.
I was on the blackjack table, and then while the dealer's
Dealer.
dealing, I feel like I'm on a boat.
Yeah, it just does a little.
No, it was a big shake.
Oh, was it?
Because Red Rock Hotel.
Was it a jolt or was it a?
It was more on jolt.
Okay.
I was like, I'm looking around. I'm like, was it an earthquake? And then the first thing I look for is like a chandelier, like what we
Yeah.
have. Something hung by a wire, basically, right?
Yeah.
It's swaying, right? It's like, oh, we just had an earthquake. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
It's like a 4.1,
Yeah.
3.8 to 4.1.
4-1, yeah, 4-1, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty strong for Vegas. And then epicenter was at the Red Rock Mountains.
Yeah, Dave didn't feel it at all. We were at home. He didn't feel it.
He didn't feel it?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I felt it. I was in the office
he
and I
drinking?
went, oh, no, it's in the afternoon. And I'm like,
He might pop
I'm
a
like,
Guinness or
I'm
two.
like, wow, earthquake.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But
What do you know?
it wasn't that because I experienced heavy earthquake in Korea. It was a 6.2, 6.4, so pretty heavy one. That earthquake feels like an actual sway, like you're on a boat.
Right.
And then what I notice here, or Cali, when you get a weaker earthquake like 3s and 4s, it feels more like a jolt. That I learned. It's like heavier the earthquake, like it feels like because like one in Korea, I felt like I was losing my footing just standing.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's kind of how I remember it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You'll
But-
feel it in the car, and the car will feel like it's like this. Yeah. But I'd rather have an earthquake over, hate to say that, over like a
You felt it?
hurricane or.
Oh, you'd rather have earthquake than
yeah,
hurricane.
than,
Okay.
than
Natural disaster
tornadoes,
wise.
something like. I just
Okay.
can't do those.
Speaking
that
of-
would terrify me.
Just a question.
Yeah.
Do you have an earthquake insurance?
I don't.
You don't know?
I'm just a wife. My husband
Dave
would
handles
know,
that
my
one?
husband would
Okay.
know all that.
So,
At any rate.
because
Okay. Oh.
we have earthquake insurance.
Okay.
And it's Vegas. It's dirt cheap.
Okay.
And then we have it because she's from California, and her dad experienced the big earthquake in Cali. I can't remember the year.
There are several.
Yeah, and that's why it's like you need to get earthquake.
Yeah, probably for him, probably. It could be the one in the 70s, but I'm thinking Northridge. But Northridge was pretty bad.
At the point he
Whittier was bad.
At the time, he said North Cal, so like Sacramento, like Napa area.
Oh, okay, that
yeah.
was the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well,
do you have anything else for me?
I have nothing else. I am just excited about next week's guest. Possible, let's hope. And it's been a great week.
do I get to hear him sing?
Why are you trying to?
I'm trying to give him a little hint. I just said singing. You can sing, right?
Sometimes, not always. Anyway, cheers, folks. Cheers to wine
Love.
and coffee with
Coffee,
June.
yeah.
Coffee with June.